Okay, I'm gonna do another video. This one I'm going to focus on aim rotations of the player's spine, um, and after that I'm gonna add a few more things to clean things up. But the main purpose of this video is for the aim rotations. So first I'm going to oh, let's go right here. I'll add a custom event. We'll call it aim rotation tick. And I'm going to hook it up to the event tick. So aim rotation tick. So it's constantly being fired. And over here, first I need to create two variables. Let me create extra rotation. And I want to set variable type to rotator. And we'll create one more variable called extra rotation alpha, and this is going to be a float. So I'm going to create a branch. Oops. Branch. And if gun is up, meaning if the player is aiming, then I set both of these two variables that I just created. So the alpha is going to be set to 1. The extra rotation, I'm going to split struct bin, and I want to get control rotation, which is the rotation of the mouse. Split struct bin. And I'm plugging the y into the x. I'm not sure why this works, but there's something complicated with the rotations. But first I'm going to times it, multiply it by -1, because whenever I move the mouse up, I want him to rotate down, and when I pull the mouse down, I want him to rotate up. In order to do that, I need to flip the pitch to the opposite, and that goes into the x value, and the y and z can remain 0. If, however, gun is not up, if it's not aiming, then alpha is 0, and all these x, y, z values are all 0. So I'm just going to call this aim rotation. Okay, now I'm just going to compile that. So the value of these two variables are being set by whether or not the player's aiming or not. So these two booleans, I need to grab those in the end BP. So the way to do that is to, I'm just going to copy paste these. And what I'm going to do with those pasted there in the event graph, I'm going to get extra rotation and also the extra rotation alpha. So these are both from Bitcoin's blueprint over here that I created, and I'm going to use those to set the value within the N and BP, the same variables. So I'm just going to connect all these up and insert these values into here. And I'll quickly compile that. Because these are being set, these values are being set by the Clint BP. Once these values are set, I need to do something with them, right? So I want to do that in the AND graph. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this out here. I'm going to disconnect. And in between these two, I'm going to look for the node called transform modify bone. And when I plug these in, it creates these two nodes. They're just like I guess interpreting local to component and component to local. So you don't have to worry about that. This is where these two values are plugged in. So extra rotation gets plugged into. Let's compile this first. Extra rotation gets plugged into rotation. Rotation alpha gets plugged into the alpha. So all I have to do is with this node selected, I have to go over here, and first I need to choose the bone to modify, and I'm going to go and choose spine 1, and I'm going to scroll down under rotation, under rotation mode. I want add to existing. So whatever Clint's rotation is at that bone at any moment, I'm going to add to it. Rotation space is, I'm going to try component space for now. So that's pretty much it. That's the setup. I'm just going to compile. So before I demonstrate, just to recap, these two are being set by the same variables from the Clint BP over here. And basically when the gun is up, it sets the rotation of the pitch to whatever the control rotation is. If the gun is down, then it sets everything to 0. So here, the NMBP, everything is set to 0 if the gun is down. And it moves back into like regular rotation, just upright, I guess. So if I go hit play, to the truck. I'll press Q. Okay, so press the middle mouse button. It aims. So if I move the mouse down, it goes down. If I go up, he goes up, and the reason why he disappears is because it's because of the ground. So if I look in the opposite direction and I look up, so the only thing I'm affecting is the pitch, which is the bowing down and moving backwards. That's all that does. Okay, so that looks good. As soon as I let go of the aim button, the gun goes down and he doesn't rotate anymore. Okay, so that was the main thing that I wanted to do, but there's a few more things I'd like to take care of to make it a little bit better. So when he enters the truck, I want him to be able to enter truck when I already have a condition that says can enter truck, and he can only enter truck when he's within a certain distance of the go-to location. But another thing that I need is I need the gun to be unequipped. So gun equipped, I'm going to pull out and get not boolean. So gun is not equipped, and I'm going to pull out of here and get an and boolean. So both of these have to be true. So it's going to get the player to put the gun away before they attempt to enter the truck. After that, when he fires, where's his? Oh, this is the shooting. Okay. So the gun pump. I need to make a branch. So when after the shooting button is pressed, after 1 second, the gun pump where he cocks the gun, that plays, which is a 2-second animation, but that only plays if shells, the number of shells is greater than 0. Oh, sorry, only if it's greater than 1. Because if it's, let me think for a second. If it's just a 2, if there's 2 shells left, then he fires 1, then he pumps it, that means there's 1 shell left, and if he shoots that, there's no reason to pump because there's no more shells left. So it has to be greater than 1 shell for him to pump, and also he can only shoot if um, you can only shoot if how many shells is greater than 0. So it's the same variable as this one that I just added, except this one's greater than 1, and this one's greater than 0. One last thing that I would like to work on is the acceleration and deceleration of the truck. Okay, so for the truck, first what I'm going to do is, in order for him to move faster, I made these two speeds when he's pressing the right button. So if it's not pressing the right button, the truck is only moving 50, but if the right mouse button is pressed, then he can move up to 200. But I'm going to create a boolean, and it's going to be called can move faster, and I want to compile that. If the button is pressed, create two of these. If button is pressed, then this is set to true, can move faster. And if it's released, then it's unchecked. So I'm going to temporarily move these over to the movement. So this move speed, or this forward speed, is either 50 or 200. Instead of doing it this way, actually I want to keep it the same, but oops. I'm going to create two more variables called regular speed it's going to be a float, and I want to create another one called faster speed. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a branch, and I want to copy everything here. Oh, sorry, I need to get the can move faster. So I want to select everything, copy, and paste it. And I'm going to plug it in here. The only difference is this one. If can move faster is true, then faster speed is going to be plugged in. But if it's false, if can move faster is false, then regular speed is going to be used. to plug these in. This one goes here, and also in here. So basically these are nothing right now. I'm just going to keep it there. So when the forward button is pressed, it checks to see if this is if can move faster is true. It's basically checking to see if the right mouse button is pressed. Another thing that it needs to do is as it's pressed, which I'll create another custom event. Call it Decelerate tick. And I'm going to use this to set the value of faster speed or regular speed because right now by default they're set to 0 and there's nothing setting it higher. So I need to compile. To set the tick. So as this is ticking away, if the forward axis value and get the absolute value is greater than 0. If it's greater than 0, I'm going to do just say let's set regular speed and get regular speed. So regular speed plus 1. Oh, sorry. So the regular speed is 50. So I want it to go up to regular speed. Let's just say how long should it take? Let's just say it takes 5 seconds. Let me think for a second. Okay, I'm going to do this differently. First, I'm going to get rid of all this. So originally, I put this boolean here. I'm going to get rid of it, and I'm also going to get rid of this here. So these two variables I want to get rid of. I'm going to use the original forward speed that I created. So basically, if forward axis value is greater than 0, so let's just say he is moving, then forward speed, by default I set it to 50, but I'm going to set it back to 0, and then forward speed is going to be plus 0.1. So this is going to be a do once node. Oops. And it's going to be reset 0.1 seconds. Oh, sorry, this has to be forward speed plus 0.1, which means in order for this value to reach, just say 1, it needs to pass 1 second. So in order to reach 50, it has to go to 5 seconds. So this keeps on counting only if forward speed is smaller than 50. I'm going to copy, paste. Forward speed is it's going to count up to 200. So basically, out here I need another branch. It basically says if can move faster, then these two needs to be switched. So if can move faster is false, then and the forward speed is smaller than 50, then it counts up to 50 at increments of 0.1, but which should take 5 seconds. Speeding up to the faster rate should happen. It should go up to 200, but it should happen at a faster. It's going to happen within 5 seconds as well. So this has to be 0.4. So the forward speed plus 0.4 over a 5 second duration. and that's only if can move faster. That's true. And if the forward axis value is not greater than 0, then copy and paste. But this time, if forward speed is greater than 0, then it's going to be say -2. Okay. So it accelerates if it's not moving. As long as the forward speed is greater than 0, it slowly decelerates, it slows down. One thing that I want to add quick is the exit truck. Sorry, not the forward axis value. The forward speed is equal to 0. So it's completely decelerated. Okay, I'm going to try this out now. So save all. And then I'm going to hit play. Whoops. If I enter a truck. Now I move forward. He's accelerating very, very, very slow. I know what the problem is. The factor should not be I should first I should name this accelerate Decelerate. This should be not 0.4 but 4. This should be not 0.1 but 1. And this one is right for some reason. How did I get that right? Compile, try once more. So if I press forward, that's regular speed. So if I press the right mouse button, this needs to be faster. I'll put 2 when he's accelerating to regular speed. To faster speed, I'll make it 8. And for deceleration, I'll do 4. Oops, wrong way. So moving forward, that's extremely slow. If I press the right mouse button, it's still too slow. Let me try. Let me try 6 for regular speed, 12 for the faster speed. Deceleration, I'll do something in the middle. I'll do 9. Okay, goes up to regular speed. Okay, that's more reasonable. So now if I press the right mouse button, so let's just say I let go of both. No, he stops immediately. there's no deceleration. Maybe it's because this is really high. Maybe I'll go 0.2. Oh, sorry, not 0.2, 2. So right away, when I press the right mouse button to go fast, it's going fast, and if I let go, oh, it stops. I want to also test the exit button while he's moving, so if I press the exit button right now, I keep on pressing it, he doesn't exit. But if I let go of all the buttons, and then I press exit, oh, he's not exiting. Why is he not exiting? I'm going to try that once more. I don't see why it wouldn't be working. I can enter the truck. Once I'm in there, I press E. I can exit the truck. Okay, it is working. But if I stop, press E. Ah. He can get out, but he can't get out after the truck moves, which means the forward speed is probably not completely set to 0. I'm going to try the forward axis value instead, for now. truck moves. And then I let go. And press E. Okay, you can get out. Okay, that's fine. I'm gonna have to work on that because I don't want the forward axis value. I want the forward speed to be completely set to 0. I'm going to leave that for now. One thing that I need to check, actually there's a couple things. I need to make sure that after I grab the gun, I walk over to the door and I press E. I have to make sure he does not enter. Okay, so that works. Another thing that I have to do is, while he is aiming, I'm going to shoot. Oh, it's not registering again. BP, I'm going to temporarily go to the shoot. And I'm going to print string shoot. Okay. So whenever he presses the shoot button, I want to see that this print string only happens if how many shells is greater than 0. Okay, I'm going to try this once more. So I'm going to walk over to the truck. Press Q. Get the gun. So now that I'm aiming, if I press the shoot button, then the number on the top right should go down to 5 because right now it's 6, and you should also be able to see the word shoot come up. So if I press the button goes down and he recocks. Do that once more. Shoot, then pumps the gun. Shoot, pumps the gun. Shoot, pumps the gun. Shoot, doesn't pump the gun. What happened there? And after this one, it should say shoot, and then go to 0. And now all you see is zeros there, so if I press the shoot button again, there should be no more shoot coming down. So if I press, that's exactly what I want. Okay, so I think that's pretty much it for this video. There's definitely some tweaking that I need to do, but I think I did make some good progress in this video. Okay, so see you in the next one. Thanks.